Good day. As you know by now, I am Kaylin, and today we're going to be doing a quick session on how to configure your send email settings. So you've perhaps got some information in CS Time that you would like to email directly out of the system, or you would like to configure scheduled reports that get emailed every morning, an absenteeism report for argument's sake. You would need to configure the email settings first in order for this function to actually work then. So if we move on to over to our configuration module, there's two places that you can configure the email settings. You can either then go to your server options setting, and you can look then under the internet section for the email. You'll see then you can fill in that information there. The other place that you can go as well is under your task menu and configure send email settings, and a wizard will appear that will guide you through that, which you can obviously just read and follow those instructions. So I'm going to show you then in the server settings section. You need to find out by your IT guys what the SMTP server settings are and the username and password, which allows you to obviously send emails through there. Also just confirm the port number. 25 is the default port that gets used for SMTP, but there could be a chance that you're using a different one, so just confirm that there. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste my information in here. I've got a SMTP server with that IP address, and then I've got the username, which is going to be my email address, and let's just fill in the password quickly. And then where do you want this, whatever you're going to be emailing, where do you want it to come from? From which email address? Obviously I'm going to use the same email address. Generally it is usually the same email address as the SMTP user. You can, fill that in whatever you require there then. The other option is that you have here underneath is your email alerts. So let's say you want to get an alert when a new employee has been created, or if someone's been terminated, removed or transferred. You can actually then fill in the email address that needs to be emailed to, and what which features you want that to send for them. So that's configuring your email settings there. The next thing is for us just to check that it is actually sending something through. Easiest way that I'm going to show you is if we go to the reports list, and I'm just going to choose the audit report, because that's a nice quick and easy one there. Click on print, and you'll see there is the email option that you can choose, and you can fill in the email address that this report needs to be emailed to. You can obviously fill in multiple email addresses as well if you would like to there, especially like if you're configuring a scheduled report. You might want this report to be sent to 2 or 3 guys. You can then go and put in multiple email addresses there, and just put in a semicolon, comma point there afterwards, and put in the next email address there. Okay, so there's my email address in there. I'm going to click on start, and let's see if this email is going to send, and there you go, it goes through. If it cannot log onto that server, or let's go and take a look here. I'm going to change this and just show you what that message would look like, that you don't get a scare if something like that happens. Let's just make that there. Click on print, same details there, start. It's going to take a while now to send that, and obviously it's not going to go through because I've got the wrong details in there. It'll pop up with an error message to say that it cannot connect. Just then confirm that either your SMTP server settings is actually correct, or that the username and password is correct that you have filled in there. And that's how easy it is then to configure that. You can obviously send emails then from the send to button as well. And anywhere where there is the email function or option there, you can send this directly from the system there. And that's setting up your email settings. Quite easy. Like I said, either through the server settings or through your task menu, configure send emails will send you through a wizard that you can fill in exactly the same information as in that other screen. And that's it. I hope that you've learned something and that you'll join me next time. Goodbye.